Deep beneath the sea, in a glowing coral kingdom, lived a young mermaid named Aria. She had a shimmering tail that sparkled like sunlight on waves, and a voice as soft and beautiful as the sea breeze. Every day, she played with dolphins, chased bubbles through coral tunnels, and sang to jellyfish that lit up like stars. But Aria had a secret. She loved to swim to the surface and watch the world above. She saw people walking and laughing, dancing under string lights, and singing songs she didn't understand, but loved. And most of all, she saw a boy, a kind-looking prince who sailed often under the moonlight. He smiled when he looked at the stars, just like she did. One day, Aria went to her father, the mighty king of the sea. "Papa," she said quietly, "I want to visit the land. Just once. Just to know what it feels like to walk and to see their world." The king's smile faded. "The land is not for us," he said firmly. "Humans are dangerous. You're safer here in the sea where you belong." "But I don't want to leave forever," Aria pleaded. "I just want to understand. I feel something when I see their world. It's like part of me is already up there." "No," he said, his voice sharp like waves crashing on rocks. "My answer is final." That night, Aria sat alone on a rock near the surface. She looked up at the sky. The stars looked close, almost like they were listening. "I don't want to run away," she whispered. "I just want to be brave." And so, she swam to a deep, dark cave where a sea witch lived among glowing ink and swirling water. "If you give me your voice," the witch hissed gently, "I'll give you legs and you can walk on land." Aria was afraid, but her heart was louder than her fear. She nodded. In a swirl of magic, her tail disappeared. And in its place, two shaky legs. When she woke on the shore, the sun was warm, and the breeze smelled like flowers. The prince was there. He helped her stand. She couldn't speak, but she smiled, and he smiled back. They walked through meadows, danced by lanterns, and laughed without needing words. But sometimes Aria missed the sea. She missed the way it hummed when she sang, and she missed her father. One night, the prince gave her a seashell. "This reminded me of you," he said. "I don't know why, but when I'm with you, I feel like the ocean is nearby." Suddenly, Aria's voice returned, soft and glowing, like moonlight on water. She sang just once, and her song reached far, all the way down to the sea. The king heard it. He knew that voice, and he came to the shore. At first, he said nothing. Then he looked at her, and finally understood. "You didn't run away," he said. "You followed your heart." He opened his arms, and Aria ran to him. They hugged for a long time. The prince stood beside them, smiling. From that day on, Aria lived in both worlds, the sea and the land. She sang to dolphins and danced on sand. She visited her father often, and he always said, "I'm proud of your heart, my little wave." And every night, she sang to the stars, songs of courage, love, and home. The end. May you always follow your heart, even when it takes you somewhere new.